cute.
What is it?
Okay.
Oh, there's that one. There's lung capacity. Hashtag RSV.
Specialist potentially. Should have done it with a kazoo.
Sorry, okay.
That's crazy.
Hi, whoa. So sorry. I have my camera propped up on my sewing machine. There we go. Hi, hello, welcome back to another vlog. This is a busy couple of days I have. So it is, what's the time? 10:30. I have had breakfast, I have started a sourdough loaf, and I have read my Bible, and I am ready to tackle the day. So I literally like wrote a note in my phone because I was just like, wait, I need to just like write out all the stuff that I have to do today and tomorrow. And let me just say, it is a very fun list. I'm very excited for each of the things. I just am a little stressed on how much time I have. So things to do for today. The first thing on my list I've already decided I'm not going to do today. I'm just going to do it on Sunday because I just don't have enough time. It's just not possible, and it's okay if I push it to Sunday because, okay, it is film and edit a video. My plan for today was to film and edit a video, and I just like, I can't do it. I just can't, and that is okay because last week's video went up a few days late anyway, and so I'd rather give like that video a little bit more time to breathe anyway, and then I can post one on Sunday and then go back to my normal rhythm with this video next week. Anyway, first one on the list, film and edit video, not gonna do. I need to sew a makeup bag, I need to bake a loaf of bread, I need to bake a cake, I need to wrap presents, and I also actually have to go into work for a few hours in like an hour. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna focus on sewing. I am sewing Shah a makeup bag, big surprise. I didn't really hide it very well in the last one when I was saying I had to make a present, and then I literally was like, I'm gonna go sew. Anyway, I am making this as a makeup bag for Shah. I did it a little different to the last one in that I did the quilting just like in straight lines versus the crisscross that I did on my first one. So this one's like on its way. It's like probably about halfway done. And then I also am baking a cake because it is Emily's, well, it was Emily's birthday 2 days after Shah's, but Emily's party is tomorrow night, so I have to bake a cake for that. I need to make her a whole makeup bag, which I went to Spotlight because I needed to buy a new zip for another bag, and I originally was just going to use the same material that I made my first one out of because she really loved it and it was really cute. But then when I got to Spotlight, I was like, no, it actually would be really fun if I picked a different one for her. So I picked this material for her. I think it's so cute. And then I also got a zipper that was like a little bit of a different color to match that, and I think that that pairing looks really nice. And so bake a cake, decorate a cake, make sew two makeup bags. Tomorrow morning I have Bible study with my friends, and then I'm going straight to a high tea with Shah and her family for her birthday celebration. I have to decorate a cake. Oh my gosh. Again, all very fun things, and I'm very excited for each of them. I just did not anticipate them all being within a 2-day bracket, and I also didn't anticipate having to go into work today because that was not on my radar. That was not in the plan, but we're doing this big project at work, and they need extra hands today for it. So I have to go in for at least a few hours, and then I will come back and just hustle the day away. But it is 10:30 as I said, and so I'm going to try and smash out a whole bunch of Shah's makeup bag, and then, oh, I forgot I have to wrap presents as well. So that's also on the list. But yeah, I'm gonna stop chatting and just get to it, and hopefully I make really good time with these things. Famous last words, I know, but anyway. Okay, so I'm about to leave for work, but look where I gotten up to. So all I need to do now is the 4 corners, which like as you do that and prop them in and stuff, it becomes the box shape of a bag. So I actually don't have much to do on this one, and the rest of it's like pretty easy, and then that will be done. Look how cute she is. Oh. Yeah, anyway, I am leaving now. I'm literally gonna take my sourdough with me because it's up to the rotation where it needs like another 1, maybe 2 stretch and folds, and I'm just gonna have to do that while I'm at work, which whatever. And then on my way home I will get some ingredients to bake the cakes, and then I'll just keep going with all that I have to do. But we're making good progress. This is actually further along than I expected to be before going to work. So perfect. Bye. I'm back. So I'm back, everyone. Work wrapped up in like the exact amount of time that I was hoping for, which was brilliant because once I got there I was like, oh, am I gonna be able to leave when I was planning on leaving? And I was, exactly. So I then left and I stopped at the shops and got some stuff for the cake, which I got hundreds and thousands because birthday girl requested a funfetti vanilla cake, and so I got sprinkles for that. I also needed to get some more butter because I used up all the butter last week. I got some, oh my gosh, I got some mandarins because it is mandarin season and I love mandarins. Also got a little yogurt pouch and also some more eggs because I used up all my eggs on the last cake, and this week I've actually been really sad about the fact that I haven't had eggs. I've had a very busy week and so I haven't been able to get any more, but I got some more, and so we are all good to bake a cake. But first things first, we must finish Shah's bag. I think that's my plan. I'll finish sewing Shah's makeup bag, I'll then bake the cakes, and then I'll go back and I'll do Em's bag because at least I'll have the cake sorted so that tomorrow I'm just decorating, and at least I'll have Shah's bag done so that I can wrap her presents and then focus on Em's, because I should have a bit of time tomorrow to make Em's bag, but tonight I also will like do all the cutting out of the pieces because that is one of the most time consuming parts of the whole thing. But also guys, I took my sourdough to church and I did my stretch and folds and she's looking cute. It's meant to like look jiggly and pull away from the edges, which she's doing, and like not be too sticky. It's a little bit, not too bad. It's quite jelly-ish, but I'll just let her sit for maybe like another hour or so and then I will shape it. Guys, I'm taking things off. I'm taking them off and I desperately need some more water. But guys, work went well, in case you're wondering. Basically, we're doing like a really, so I work on a film team and we are doing a really big like studio build at the moment. And so I went and had to help with some physical labor things and it all went well. And it is looking really fun and I designed it, so it's just really fun to see it coming together. So yes, now we get back to sewing and to watching Gilmore Girls because that is the best way to do a task, is chuck a TV on in the background, a TV show on in the background. And they've started doing work, so that's perfect time for me to just switch to you listening to music while I do stuff. Okay, bye! Look, perfect. Well, it's not actually perfect. Don't look closely as always, but look how cute the pink lining looks with the red. Oh, I'm so excited. I really hope Shah likes it. It's got the little tabs. And I also realized, guys, I never showed you my first finished one. Oh, look how cute this one is. So this one was my first one and it too has the pink lining, which I also think looks really cute with this one. And I am yet to use it. I think because I just like kept it sitting on the table so that I could show the camera, and I was meant to show it in my last vlog and I forgot. So anyway, here we are, my first ever makeup bags. Look how fun they are. And I'm actually kind of surprised they've ended up about the same size because they are not perfect. As I said, don't look too closely, they're not perfect, but they've ended up the same size, which is kind of a comforting thought, I guess. But I'm just so cute and I think they're such a perfect combo. Yeah, so now I need to cut out a whole bunch of material for the other one. It's gonna look so cute with these. Like, look at that. That's so cute. I mean, you can't really see this one, but anyway, I've been watching Gilmore Girls, and unfortunately it's in a bad patch at the moment with storylines that I'm just hoping to push on through. But anyway, I'm in season 5, so take a guess at what's going on. But anyway, I said I was gonna bake the cake and then come back to this, but maybe I'll just like start measuring material and then I'll bake after I had dinner, which it's like 5:40, so I'll just bake tonight. Okay, I'm gonna keep going now, and Abby's home. Hey. Bye. That's who the cake's for. I can't wait. Woo! Also guys, look at my bread. She turned out so cute. I'm still figuring out the burst thing, but I actually think it just like hit the lid of this and got a bit stunted. So I wonder if it would have gone fully otherwise. But anyway, there's my loaf. My iPad turned off because it died, so now it's on charge and I just have to wait.
I turned 28 yesterday. I want the vlog to know. So wish me happy birthday in the comments. Subscribe for my birthday.
Hey everyone, okay, it has been a while and I have my second layer of the cake baking at the moment. I can already tell it's gonna be a bigger layer than the first, but that's okay. I don't think it'll be as dramatic a difference as last week's cakes. It's a bit later. Abby and Em came home, which of course meant that I had to pause on anything related to Em's present. So a little bit of time wasted, but that's okay because it was time spent with friends. Oh no, it's fine. I just have been baking the cakes, chilling for a little bit, and then now I'm going to wrap Char's presents and then keep going with cutting out the pieces that I'll need for Em's so that I can at least start tomorrow with just like sewing all the pieces together. I'm gonna try and get a little bit of the quilting done tonight because it can just be tedious, but hopefully with the way that I've cut it, it should be good. I've already been learning bits from the other two that I've made, but I just need to wrap Char's presents, so at least that's out of the way because that's something I have on tomorrow morning. And then when I get home, did I mention I'm going to a high tea? I think I did. When I get home from the high tea, I will then just like sew and decorate the cake and hopefully get both done by the time it is Em's party. So as you can see, I was watching 27 Dresses while I was making my cake, and then because I had to unplug my iPad from charging to use the beaters, my iPad died, and I literally was like just about to switch over the things plugged in and then it died on me, and I was like, are you serious? So I'm now continuing 27 Dresses while I wrap the presents and continue with Em's thing. It is almost 9:15, so it's not too late, but I am a little tired, so I'll see how long I last tonight, but hopefully I can just get enough done that tomorrow isn't too bad. Anyway, 27 Dresses, where are we? Oh yeah, and the things I got Char a little desktop mug warmer, so for her cups of tea at work so that they can stay warm. Excuse me. And then I also got her this teapot, which I saw at an op shop, and I was like, oh my gosh, that is such a cute teapot, maybe I'll buy it. And then I recognized the print, the pattern on it as being the same, if not very similar to a set of plates that Char's family have that I think her parents got gifted when they got married. And so it literally matches what they already have and is just so cute. And so I got this, and so this will be a little bit interesting to try and wrap, but I think I'm gonna put it in like a Woolies paper bag and then wrap that up, because otherwise it like that'll just make it a little bit more secure and it'll make it better wrapping, I think. So wish me luck for this one. Time for bed. Oh my gosh, what a day. None of it's been like super exhausting, but I have just been doing something at like every point of today, except maybe when I sat to like have dinner and chill, and then maybe when Abby and Em were here and we were just sitting talking. But the whole time I was sitting talking, I was like, I need to do stuff. But I have Shah's present wrapped and done and ready for tomorrow morning. I have the pieces of Em's makeup bag cut out and lined, ready to quilt and make. I have the cakes baked, ready to decorate. And the cakes actually turned out pretty good. The way that the cakes baked, I feel like the last bunch of cakes I've made, they've baked and come out and they've come out and they've been like kind of domed on top. Like last week I had to slice the top off before I decorated, but these ones for some reason cooked quite flat, which is honestly perfect. I actually don't think I'm gonna have to cut anything. I mean, I'll see, but I think if I'm doing an icing layer in between them anyway, I don't think I really need to cut tops off them. They fit really nicely on each other, which is good. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize my hair was so knotty. It is late and I ticked off pretty much everything I set out to do today. Gosh, imagine if I had filmed a video in amongst all of that. It just couldn't have happened. But I'm feeling good. I'm just a little stressed because I actually just don't know when I'll get home tomorrow, and Em's birthday thing starts a little early. So I just hope that I get back with enough time to do both things, but cake is priority because that is for the whole group. And if her present is a little late, then her present is a little late. It's just sad because we got her things that are perfect to put in a makeup bag. So I just really hope that I can get it done in time. But anyway, it's late. I need to sleep. Oh, I'll give you a little book update. Let me just tie my hair. So I finished Book Lovers. I read No Matter What in a day. I read Book Lovers in maybe like 4 or 5 days, maybe a little bit more. And I was like, yes, I'm tracking so well for May. And then I've just been busy and tired and haven't read much. But I'm reading The Cruel Prince because I went from 2 romance books and was like, fantasy feels like a good choice. But I'm literally only like right at the start of it. I'm 6 chapters in and I'm actually quite surprised at how fae and fairy and like mystical it all is. I was actually quite shocked. I knew there was a bit of it because I knew something about him, the main guy character, but I just for some reason didn't. I thought that would just be him or like the royal line or something. I didn't expect it to be like very mystical, but I'm choosing to picture it as like fairy tale kind of vibe characters, but also it like mentioned a goblin, which I don't know about you, but my first introduction to goblins ever were the Rainbow Fairy books growing up. And Jack Frost had his little goblins that were always trying to terrorize the fairies in it. And so this just feels like I'm reading a grown-up book of the childhood books that I grew up reading. And actually for Charlotte's birthday, I happened to find the Charlotte Fairy book. And so I got her that. I already gave it to her though. But yeah, so it's like kind of just like a grown-up version of that. But anyway, I wish I could actually read some tonight, but it's previously mentioned, I just need to go to sleep because I have things on early tomorrow and it's a big day of doing more stuff. So wish me luck and I will see you tomorrow. Hey everyone, I am here. I'm back from Bible study and from the high tea. As you can tell, she is a humid day and I'm hot. That is okay. I am about to decorate a cake and hopefully sew a makeup bag all in the space of maybe 3 hours. So wish me luck. We have to be speedy with everything we do. Let's do it, guys. Break from sewing to do cake. It is 1:20, well 1:22. I am gonna try my absolute best to get this done by 2. I think if I hustle I could, but not if I stay here chatting. But I'm gonna try and get it done by 2. Then I've got like an hour and a half, hour 45 for the sewing, which it will be an absolute miracle if I finish it. But anyway, let's get to decorating. Okay, similar to last week, I have to just move on with it having some brown patches because 1, I'm running out of time, 2, I think I need more icing anyway, and 3, it's not like I'm selling this cake and it'll all taste the same. So I'm gonna dye the rest of this a little bit of a darker pink and then start decorating, and I think it'll probably be a similar design to Shah's, but I'll try and make it a little different, so let's do that. Okay, so I would love to do a bunch of drapey stuff. This is what we're working with in terms of icing left over. So unfortunately, I'm now debating whether I make more or I could just do lots of little dots around the place. Maybe I'll do that because then I have more time. Wait, what's the time? Oh, 1:56. Okay, if I want to finish this by 2, maybe I'll just do a bunch of dots around the place, cute little polka dot vibe, and then I'll get back to sewing. Problem solved. Update. I'm at a good stage. I think this is where I was up to with Shah's yesterday when I finished hers, and I have an hour until the party starts, which will probably just be late, but I literally just had to lay down on the couch for like a couple minutes because I was just, my body is ruined from this chair and from my posture and I'm tired. Okay, so I'm ready to go to the party. $1 million question, did she finish the makeup bag? She did! It's a little lopsided, but only if you look closely. Other than that, she is perfect. We are late, but that's okay because the present is done, you know? Yeah, I'm happy with the choice of zipper. I think the cream beigey one to go with the bag worked out really well, and I'm sure Emma's gonna love it. And so it is time to put the other presents in it. and then be on our way. Bye.
Not bad, I won't be able to read it.
Well,
I'll read out loud what she said about me.
Okay,
Wait, so this is really?
yeah. I'm gonna write down who it is and you can find a note later.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Another one.
Oh my gosh! Beck made this.
What? You're joking. That's why I live away. Wow.
Look at the side. What is it? Bro. Yeah.
You're welcome.
Happy birthday to you.
Good morning, everyone. We did it, guys. It was a success. Party was a delight. The makeup bag got made. The cake got decorated. Everything was a hit. We did it, guys. We did the fun task list that we had on the agenda. And now we get to relax and have a chill day. It is, wait, look, what's the time? I think it's like 10:30. Yeah, 10:40. I very much just relaxed in bed this morning for a long time, and then I got up. I had a shower. I'm now cooking some eggs. Oh, actually, I should turn that on. I'm gonna have some eggs for breakfast, and then my plan for the day is to edit this vlog, but I also want to go to Kmart and get some things, and then I'll also probably get some groceries while I'm there as well, and then I've got church later this afternoon. So, and I hope you enjoy watching my fun little task list. Time for breakfast, some coffee, some eggs. Oh, I just realised I put my eggs away and I haven't even used them yet. That's how my day's going. Anyway, I'll see you at Kmart. Bye.